I put out on Twitter the other day that I just won a car on the Japanese auctions. I was playing around and I just happened to come across this S15 in Kobe. The steering wheel's quite worn, although you can't actually see from there, and the gear stick's quite worn, and it looks like it's missing a panel here. It's a rare B package. You can see the guy trying to hide. He's like, no, no. Brilliant. You've got to try harder. So yeah, you can see on this one that the steering wheel is quite badly worn, and the seats as well. You can see that the blue seats with the Silvia logo, but they're again a bit worn, as you'd expect. And the interior has a nice cool little Kenwood head unit, which is lovely. And no gear stick. What happened to the gear stick? Wait, go back.
Perfect.
Where's the bloody gear stick? What's going on? Who's stolen the gear knob? What's going on? I finally have. Yes, I finally have my Silvia. It's been about 2 years in the making. It has been 2 years. It's mad. Since I bought this in the auctions in Japan. Yeah, I missed my STi. I missed my Impreza a lot, but I had my Impreza for 5 years, and I always wanted another. S15. So here we go. So sorry it's been so long. I might put that window up actually, because you probably maybe can't hear very well. So let me put the window up. Put the air conditioning on because it's November, but it's still very warm. So let's. Yes, the car's 20 years old and the aircon still works perfectly, wonderful. Yeah, anyway, so sorry it's been so long. I've been, I drove all the way up to the UK from Gibraltar through Spain, 24 hours on the ferry, to get the Silvia. And the Silvia came from Japan and it was a Talk GT, these guys. Hello. And so it kind of snowballed. The project snowballed. It was a B package S15. Well, it still is, but yeah. Thank you. Anyway, B package S15. We've got a massive truck in front of us, so we'll have to drive really slowly. And I found the aero kit for it, all the genuine pieces. Once I found all that, oh my goodness, all this work. Just cleaned the car, and that's why I've got dirty hands. I've just been cleaning the car, and now it's going to get filthy again. Never mind. And so I found the aero kit. Everything's genuine. All the aero kit on the car is genuine. The front bumper, the side skirts, the rear wing. The only aero part that's not genuine are the rear spats, which are made by a company called Vantage in Japan, and they seem to fit really well. But I will do a proper video on the S15 soon. Anyway, so usual videos will resume as usual. I'm going to be doing, I think the next video I'm going to do some more Wangan Midnight Maximum Tune. I'm also thinking of doing like a monthly kind of like this month in JDM, and doing maybe sort of a collective look at all the sort of old school JDM news and stuff. I don't know, I'm sort of thinking of doing that. Also, really want to start doing my live streaming once a month, and also I want to start doing some retro games. I've got an Xbox, original Xbox that I've modded, so I'm going to start doing some videos on that. There's 100,000 games on it at least, with a 500 hard drive, so I'm going to do a video on that, and also continue all the other bits, and also maybe some more arcade games. So I just wanted to put this little video together just to say sorry that there's been 3 or 4 weeks with no videos, but they will be back up and running. And we've got the S15. We finally got it, and so I'm planning on doing a real nice cinematic video of the S15 soon. A mate's going to help me out. Today I just wanted to take the S15 for a spin and you know, give you guys a bit of an update. But yeah, so it went well in the end. So I got the aero kit for the S15, and then we rebuilt the SR20. I decided to stay with the SR20 for what it costed. I probably could have gone for like an RB swap or something, but it's nice that I've kept with the SR20. I've got the Wiseco forged internals, forged pistons, new crankshaft, new cams. It's the GT2871R turbo, 750cc injectors, stage 2 clutch. Oh my god, it goes on and on. Yashio factory rear lights, my Vertex steering wheel with quick release, which is nice. So I also found a genuine S15 gear knob, which was nice. It's got the B package interior, AEM gauges, so you might have seen them in the intro video I did. I've got the I've got the air fuel mixture, the oil temp, oil pressure, and of course the new AEM turbo gauge. So they all match nicely. And I replaced the 3 central blowers. And we're in a very hot part of the world here, but I've still got the far left and the far right blower, so that's still fine. Oh yeah, and I have we have this tape, which if you don't follow me on Instagram, check it out. But I've been doing quite a bit on Instagram lately, and this tape, which has like Initial D music on it, brilliant. Ready? Ready? Now I need to start drifting. Yay! No. Now I need to start drifting. I'll be practicing. I'm joking. I spent a fortune on this. Drifting, isn't it? It's very expensive if you make mistakes. So I don't think I'll be doing that just yet. I also got Meister R adjustable suspension all round, Driftworks adjustable camber arms. So one day I want to play around with that and see how cambered and low I can make it just for fun. The roads around here are pretty shocking, so it's I can't really have it too low. Plus to get in and out of my garage, so I would like to slam it, but it's going to be a bit difficult. Wow, so I'm sure there's other things that I've forgotten to list. I did want the HKS sequential, you know, the SSQV blow-off valve, but in the end I decided to stay with the recirc valve. But when I give it some, it chatters a little bit, and I think it sounds really nice, in my opinion. And I didn't really want to do the pigeon mod. I don't know if you've heard of the pigeon mod, where people take off the recirc valve and they block up all the pipes. So then the car ends up being constipated because it can't get rid of all that air. So it sounds a bit like a rally car with the air all stuck in the pipes and whooshing back and hitting the impeller. I might play around one day and do that just for like a day to mess around and see what it sounds like to do a video on it. But it's not something I really wanted to do, because for me the recirc valve is there to get rid of all that blocked up air when you jump off the accelerator to keep the impeller spinning. If the air's all stuck in there, it's going to stop the impeller from spinning, so it's going to have to spin back up again. So it's not something I fancy doing, but I might do it one day and do a video on it. I think that'd be funny. So anyway, apart from that, and apart from just, you know, here's my S15 Spec R. Oh yeah, and we did get about 400 brake horsepower at the crank in the engine, which, to be fair, that's how pretty much all manufacturers you know, record the brake horsepower. But at the wheels, we're sitting at 350, which, considering this car is so light, so it ends up with a better power to weight ratio than the new M3s. It's insane, because this car's so light. Like my boss has a 500 brake horsepower M3 convertible. This, at 400 at the engine, has more, I can't remember the figures, but it has a higher brake horsepower per ton than his car. So, you know, there's no electronics taking the power away from me, so I need to learn how to drive it properly. But there's no reason why it shouldn't be quicker if I could, you know, get the power down and I just spin the wheels up in every gear pretty much. That's all I wanted to say, really. I'm going to park this up now, get this edited, try and put something together. Okay, well, I just wanted to give a little update, and it's been a little while since I've done a full video. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like my new car. Life's too short, you know. So, you've got to do what makes you happy at the end of the day. I've got a lot more plans. I've got more plans for the S15. When we did the rolling road and we did the map, my tuner said, well, look, the engine, the turbo, the internals can all handle a lot more than 350 at the moment. But the only thing that was holding us back were the valves. So my plan is to one day I'm going to get some HKS valve springs, and I'm going to get a remap, and let's see if we can get 400 at the wheels. That's my target. That was my original target, but we ended up getting 400 at the crank instead of at the wheels. But hey, it's still a good number, good figure, considering the standard S15 would have had about 200 brake horsepower at the wheels, 250 at the crank. So it's still quite a good figure for a 20-year-old car. So stay tuned for that. That's what I'm planning. I don't know when, but pretty skint now. So wait till I can save up a little bit more, and then I'm looking to get another remap. But yeah, stay tuned for all of for more Wangan Midnight Maximum Tune, and also possibly some more SLRR, some more old school console games, maybe some old PC games as well. the with quick release, which is nice. There we go. With quick release, which is nice. So